Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Katie and this is a completely different video to my usual videos, but it's something fun. So I'm going to be talking about a readathon that I'm going to be joining in March. So if you would like to know any more information about this readathon, then make sure you keep on watching. So I'm in my Hogwarts robes, which can only mean should put one somewhere, which can only mean it must be a Harry Potter themed reading challenge. So this has been put together by the talented Leander Brooks, Tabby over at Gryffindor Bookworm, and they've had one of Leander's friends called Laura, I think her name is, who has done the graphic designs for this readathon. So it is a Wizarding World Ministry of Magic themed readathon. It is starting on March the 1st and it's going to take you the whole month to complete this readathon. So I am going to leave Leander's video in the description below so you can get the link to the guidebook, because the guidebook is a big part of the readathon, because it will help you determine how your journey is going to go. I have got a little bit of information written down about the guidebook. So yeah, it's going to be a magical month of March. And I really thought I would do this because I haven't done a reading challenge like this before. I really wanted to see if I could do it, and it looks really fun. So the main aim of this magical readathon is to become an Unspeakable, and that is a role that is in the Ministry of Magic, and they work in the Department of Mysteries. And throughout this reading challenge, various prompts in the reading challenge give you so many points, and if you are wanting to become an Unspeakable, you need at least 240 points by the end of the month. So yeah, it's amazing. You need to check the guidebook out because it is so magical, and it looks like it's Lima-esque with the graphic design. So kudos to Laura, the graphic designer, who has done that. It's absolutely phenomenal. So throughout this reading challenge, you'll be going through 6 rooms. Each room has 4 different prompts, varying from 10 points to 40 points, and you can choose what prompts you want to do for each room. So you can either obviously do all the 40 points prompts, or you can do very variety of the prompts. You could do all of them, you could do a couple of them, and it will help you be able to work out how many points you could get for the month of March if you want to become an Unspeakable. So I'm going to quickly go through the rooms that we will be going through in the Department of Mysteries. So room 1 is called the Love Room. So it's prompts that are all to do with like love and romance. I'm just going to quickly get the guidebook off my phone just so I can go through that. So let me just... So before we go into the rooms, actually, I'm just going to quickly go through the rules. So the rules of the Unspeakathon is you need to read a minimum of 6 books to apply for the job of an Unspeakable. You can set your own pace as you go through the Department of Mysteries. Every participant in the Unspeakathon will have a unique journey. Start at the room's doors, and you have 6 numbers, and I used to get my little jar, I put my numbers in. If you can print out the guidebook, you can cut out the pre-cut room numbers, and you literally fold them up and put them in a jar or goblet or anything that you want to use to hold your room numbers in. And then the number you pull first will be your first room that you enter. So in order for you to advance, you should read at least one book per room. So that's just the minimum of what you need to do before you can move on to choosing another number. After completing the room, go back to the room of doors and pull out another number, and so on. You can choose from 4 prompts in each room, and each one will have a set amount of skill points. So as I said, in order for you to have the chance to become an Unspeakable, you need to acquire at least 240 points. And once you've got that, there will be potentially a secret room that you have to go in to complete the Unspeakable challenges. It doesn't matter how you acquire the 240 skill points. As I said, you could do a variety of the prompts, or you can just go straight in for the 40 point prompts. And yeah, that is the gist of the readathon. So I'm just going to quickly get my little jar of numbers and we'll come back to talking about the rooms. Right, I'm back. So I've already done this. I've just written down the numbers because I didn't have access to a printer. So I have put my 6 numbers in this little it was a candle. So you might have recognised it from Christmas. So I've got my 6 room numbers in there. I'm just going to pop that back on the side. So let me get the guide back up so I can talk about that. So obviously you start off in the room of doors. So you've got your 6 door numbers. So room number 1 is the love room. So obviously this is all about love tropes and different prompts relating to love. So you can do a 10-point prompt, but it has to have a love triangle trope in. 20 points is a spicy romance. 30 points is a book your loved one has chosen. And 40 points is a book that is most loved. So it's had I think they've got on here a Goodreads Choice Award. So it has to be a book that has had that award. So that is the prompts for the love room. So room 2 is called the brain room. And again, obviously the 4 prompts. So 10 points is a book from a memorable author. 10 points. 20 points is a book that increases your brain power. 30 points is a book with memory loss. And 40 points is like an equation. So obviously you've got to work it out. And it's 4 plus 2 times 350p. So if you can work it out, you can do that prompt, but I'm no good at maths, so I won't be doing that prompt. So that is the 4 prompts for the brain room. The third room is the space room, and this obviously is all about sci-fi, fantasy and things like that. So 10 points is just a sci-fi book. 20 points is planets on the cover. 30 points is a character that travels between worlds, and 40 points is faster than the speed of light to read a 250-page book within 10 hours. So that is the 4 points for the space room. And room 4 is called the time room. So 10 points is a childhood favourite. 20 points is a book that was lost in time, so a book that's maybe been on your TBR for a little too long. 30 points is a book that has a dual timeline, and 40 points is a buddy read with someone for 3 hours with someone from a different time zone, so a friend that's like across the pond or something like that. So that is the 40-point one. So room 5 is the death room. So all obviously things relating to dark side. So 10 points is a book from an author beyond the veil. So if you've seen Harry Potter, you'll know that there's a veil in the Department of Mysteries where people sadly go through who have passed. So a book from an author who has passed away. 20 points, a book that is seriously haunting. A book title, a book with a deadly title for 30 points, and a book that was banished to the other side. So it's a book that's part of the banned books of 2022. So that is the Death Room. And then room 6 is the Prophecy Room. So 10 points is a book with white and silver on the cover. 20 points, read a 5-star prediction. 30 points, a book with a prophecy in it. And 40 points, a book from your least favourite genre. So they're all the rooms, and once you've got to room 6, you can add up how many points that you have earned for that, for getting through them rooms. And then they've got a little results page in the guidebook where you can see if you have enough points to become an Unspeakable. And if you have got enough points to become an Unspeakable, a secret door is going to appear, and you have to do a 4-prompt challenge to become an Unspeakable. So there's 4 different prompts for that as well. And then they've got a little ending story as well, which is really, really good. So that is the general idea of this readathon to become an Unspeakable. So I have gotten down which prompts I'm going to do for each room. I was thinking about showing you the TBR for this Unspeakathon. So yeah, I think I'm going to go through that now, and then I'll wrap this video up, and I will see you on March the 1st to start this readathon. I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a week, maybe like weekly vlog updates of how I'm getting on, or if I'm just going to leave it to the end and see how I got on with the reader challenge. I shall see how I feel. So I'm going to get my books ready. So room 1 is the Love Room, and I have chosen 2 books for this one. So I'm going to do the 20 points spicy romance prompt, and 30 points a book chosen by a loved one. So the 20 points prompt, I am going to read Tessa Bailey's My Killer Vacation as a spicy romance. This isn't my usual read. I got it in Aldi recently, actually, but it's meant to be spicy and it's a romance. So that is my first prompt for the Love Room. And then my second prompt is The Daughter of the Pirate King, which Adam, my lovely husband, bought me off my Amazon wish list. I was going to save this for when we go away in April, but he also bought me the sequel, so I'm going to read this month, and then I'll have the sequel to read when we go away in April. Yeah, room 2 is the Brain Room. So I have again got 2 books for this room. So I'm going to do the book that increases brain power prompt. So this, from what Leander was saying, is she interpreted it as like a self-help book or a non-fiction book, maybe a biography or something. But when I first saw that prompt, I thought of a murder mystery. So I'm going to do the Marlowe Murder Club as my book that increases brain power, because it's a murder mystery. You've got to try and work out who's the murderer, and I thought that would increase brain power. So that is that book. And then for 10 points, I'm going to do a book from a memorable author, and I'm going to read my Lima edition of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So I cannot wait. I think I did start to read it at one point, but then stopped. But I'm going to read this for that prompt. So that was room 2. Room 3 is the space room. So for this one, I have got 3 books for this room. So I am going to do 2 books with the reading at the speed of light. So reading 250 books, 250 page books, should I say, sorry, in less than 10 hours. So for that one, I have got A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is the 4th book in the ACOTAR series, and that is, try not to read any pages. This one is 233 pages, so got that one. The 4th one is less than 250 pages, I believe, and it is, yeah, it is 173 pages, so less, but it's still within the 250 pages. So it's the Vanishing Triangle, and it's The Murdered Women Island Forgot. It was kindly book fairy this off my Amazon wishlist a little while ago, so it has been on my TBR, but I'm going to have this as my second book for the 3rd room. And the 3rd book I'm hoping to read for room 3 is A Character That Travels Between Worlds, which is this book, A Witch in Time, by Constance Sayers. And yeah, it's about a witch that travels through time. So that is going to be for that prompt. So that is 3 books for room 3. So room 4, the time room. So 10 points. I'm going to read my second Lima book, so Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And I cannot wait for the 3rd one, which is coming out later on this year. So I have pre-ordered that, and I cannot wait to add that to this collection. So this is what I'm going to do for 10 points in the time room. And a book that has been on my TBR for a while, and that is this one, All the Murmuring Bones. I think I bought this from Waterstones, and yeah, sounds really good, and cannot wait to read that. So that is room 4. And room 5 is the death room. I'm only choosing 1 book for this room, and that is a book with a deadly title, and I've got this ever so recently, and it's God Killer. If that doesn't scream a book with a deadly title, then I don't know what does. So it's quite a smallish book, I'd say, so it should be a good one to get through. So I'm very excited to read that. So that is for room number 5. And then room 6 is the prophecy room. So for 20 points, I have chosen a book with a 5-star prediction. And that is this book, which I'm so excited to read, The Cloisters. This, as soon as I've seen this advertised, I said to Adam, I need to go and buy this book because it really sounds right up my street. And yeah, it's kind of dark academia. It covers kind of witchy magic as well, relating to tarot cards and things like that. So if you know me and have seen my card reading videos, you know I love my tarot. So I am very, very excited to read this, and I think it is going to give me a 5-star prediction. I don't actually know how many pages it is, Does anyone else do this? See how many pages the book is? Oh, it's only is that it? Oh my god, there's only 297 pages. So I'm very, very excited to read that, and I think it is going to give me a 5-star prediction. So that is that one. And then second book I am going to read from the Prophecy Room is a book from my least favourite genre. So I'm going to read The Wolf Den. I think there's a second book to this as well, but it is kind of my least favourite genre. I thought I was going to get into mythology and that kind of genre last year, but I haven't. So I'm going to read The Wolf Den for that one. So, how many books is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 books in March. I think I can do it. I do read about that anyway, but it just depends on how fast I can read. Some of them obviously bigger than others, like the Lima's. They're obviously illustrated editions, so interactivity and stuff like that in them ones. So yeah, I think I'm going to conclude that video here. I was thinking, shall I draw my first one? I think I might. I'm going to do it. I'm going to draw my first room, and then that will be the room that I start with on March the 1st. So, here we go. First room is going to be the Prophecy Room. That is where I'm going to be starting on March the 1st. Oh my goodness me, I'm so excited because that means I get to read my 5-star prediction first. Oh, I'm so excited. So yeah, if you do want to properly have a look at the guidebook, as I said, I'm going to leave Leander's video in the description below because she has the link to the guidebook there. And yeah, really do take a good look if you do want to join in with this reading challenge, because they've put so much time and effort into this. It really does deserve some recognition, and it would be really amazing for them to see lots of people joining in. So yeah, let's see if I can become an Unspeakable in March, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a magical thumbs up, and if you're brand new to my channel, hello and welcome. Please hit that subscribe button, as I'm really trying my hardest to get to 1,000 subscribers this year, and I would appreciate all your support and sticking around for the journey. So yeah, I will see you on March the 1st for my first room and starting my readathon. Take care, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye!